My name is Jamie Escalante, and this is my sexual harassment and public relations presentation, focusing on two case studies, one historical, one more recent. The first one I have here is Tompkins versus Public Service Electric and Gas Company. In 1977, Adrienne Tompkins filed a suit of gender and sex discrimination against her then former employer, Public Service Electric and Gas Company, under Section 703 of Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1974. Tompkins alleged a supervisor conditioned her employment on sexual acts. After her refusal, Tompkins' employment was terminated, prompting the lawsuit. Her case was originally dismissed due to her failure to state a claim, which resulted in an appeal. After her appeal, the original decision was reversed and the case remanded. The more recent case is Tantaros versus Fox News Network. Andrea Tantaros, a former Fox News employee, brought this action against Fox News, alleging that the defendants hacked her cell phone and personal computer and used information from her confidential communications to harass her. She claimed that defendants did so in order to push her for filing a sexual harassment lawsuit in state court in retaliation. She claimed that the federal wiretap statute was violated, that her calls were listened to, and that the Stored Communications Act was violated. She also alleges the defendants intended the infliction of emotional distress. The defendant's motion to dismiss her case, pursuant to her failure to state a claim, was granted. Ethical questions. So what does sexual harassment have to do with public relations? For the public relations professional, how does one respond to sexual harassment claims and allegations of retaliation for reporting sexual harassment? In these instances, in addition to accusations of severe retaliation after claims of sexual harassment, both plaintiffs claim organizational systemic collaboration by management to effect the alleged retaliation. In these scenarios, does the public relations professional have any obligation to the plaintiffs? What is their duty to the public? How does one advocate for their client if their client is found guilty? How much responsibility should fall on the public relations professional? I submit preventative measures should fall into the hands of the public relations professional. I believe that is an ethical way to proceed in our current climate with regards to sexual harassment. So I write, the public relations professional must advocate for their client. However, what if their client is found guilty of egregious human rights violations? In this instance, their loyalties are tested. They are being paid to support the organization, but must determine how they are to do so in a way that is ethical and moral. James 4:17 says, "So whoever knows the right thing to do and fails to do it, for him it is sin." Thus, it is never okay to turn one's head when faced with a wrong, which is in one's power to make right. This principle transcends into the field of public relations. One way to respond ethically when one's client is clearly wrong is to describe preventative measures that are moving into place and advocate personally towards the establishment of such policies. In this way, the public relations professional has a unique opportunity to benefit their client by considering areas of potential danger and working from within the organization to remedy suspected pitfalls prior to the exacerbation of said issue. In this manner, the public relations professional upholds their loyalty and duty to their client, honors God by refusing to look the other way in the face of injustice, honors any current or future victim of unlawful or unethical policies, honors the public by maintaining and creating a healthy environment upon which to communicate impartial, fair representation, and remains true to oneself by remaining honest, and in the instance of uncovering dishonesty or discriminatory practices, working towards transformation as opposed to deceptive cover-up. In conclusion, I state that in the present climate, public relations professionals have a unique opportunity to be a catalyst of change in an otherwise highly stigmatized field. Instead of relying on quote-unquote spin, lies, or deception in order to defend the organization at the expense of justice in some instances, the public relations professional can defend the organization by making it better from the inside out. That way, the public relations professional can operate with a clear conscience and everyone benefits.